Okay, so here comes now the timing. We got the timing all set up, and we can see this here nicely. The rotor is now aligned exactly with the distributor mark, and we're almost exactly at this position here for cylinders 1 through 4 on the right hand side, and then on the left hand side we are just a tad bit off. You can see this, just a little tiny bit off on this side. And I will see what I'm going to do there, if I'm going to leave it like this or if I can adjust this a little bit. Like I said, this chain has virtually no slack in it whatsoever. And here comes the next thing, the covers. We can see this here. That is the right side cover. There is no marks whatsoever in it. It's dirty, carbon deposit, but no chain wear whatsoever. We have no damage in these covers, nothing. We just have to clean them up. And that's what I'm going to do. You can see it just sat for a very long time, and I got all that black deposit stuff in there. And of course, the old gaskets are hard. I mean, you can see this, hard as anything. Yeah, and of course they were leaking. Just to show you the new gaskets, this is how soft they are. So this gives you an idea where this is at. And now comes the best part, compression check. 140 PSI, cylinder 1, 141, 145, 145, 150. 150, 152, 145, 145. All around 10 bars. I did cylinder 1 a second time after I did 8. And then I came up to 160 actually. And but they're exactly in the position they need to be in. And these are the spark plugs I found. I have never heard of this brand. Autolite number 64. And that's what I have in there. So you can see this, they're all black. And I'm not quite sure if they were set to the correct gap. But with this ignition system, what I got there, I have to also check the ignition coil to see if I have even gotten the right ignition coil in there. But the engine is a winner with the chain and the way everything looks like it, the cams, valves, overhead, compression, everything checks out. So we did good on this car for $750. The issues are only rubber related, air hoses, leaks, that sort of stuff, seals. Everything else is fine. I'm gonna have to put some lubricant in here too to get this. You can see this, how kind of a little bit rusty and sticky this is. So I'm just gonna spray some of that WD-40, what I got, that foam stuff in there. And that will hold it. Then that's going to come tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to put this together. And then the next job will be, when the parts come in finally, is to replace this hose underneath here, this hose, I believe, and then the hoses here for the air system, and then the big boot underneath the CIS. So everything right now related with the rough running and starting and everything is all vacuum related and fuel related and ignition related. And so far that we got the wrong ignition wires with the wrong resistance on there. So once we get that resolved, we should have pretty much a running car. And then I just have to work through all the electrical issues I got, you know, here and there, bad contacts and what have you, and we can get this thing going. So that was the last update for today. Tomorrow when we put it back together, I'm probably going to do another update. This done. Okay.